real men get turned on by responsibility. So the more responsibility you could put on my back, the more I'm going to be turned on. So it comes down to like,
wow.
No,
But
seriously.
there's some guys who don't like that.
No, most guys don't like that.
Most guys don't want that.
The men that
What I've heard,
You have to be empowered. I'll give you an example. If you see an old lady crossing the street and she just crosses the street and she's good, whatever, maybe 75 years old, she don't need help. You see her cross the street, that's it. But now if you see another 75-year-old lady cross the street and she needs help, you're going to want to help her. It's the same thing. Why am I going to want to help someone that doesn't need help?
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand. But there's a lot of guys who think that's like a lot of, and there's this one person who told me like, I don't want a woman who's financially dependent on me. And to me, I'm like,
men think they want a certain type of woman, but their actions show something completely different.
Show guys are just it's
because they've never really had the woman to take care of them like how women should. And a lot of women haven't had the right man masculinity to do what he's supposed to. So a lot of us are warped and we're like scared. You know what I'm saying? To like jump into that, but. I agree. Like, I don't know. Because the more responsibility you can hold as a man, the more of a man you are. That is literally the metric on how you judge how the caliber of man you are. You know what I mean? If you're a man who makes a lot of money, you have so much responsibility. You have so many employees. You have things, you know what I mean? So it's like, but that's the type of shit.
So what happens if a woman comes in, right? And she's like, you know, feminine and she like lets you do your thing, whatever, but she also has her own like stuff. You know what I mean? Like she has her own, she can contribute as well. Like, what's your thought on that?
We're in such a crazy place right now because
that's what society is right now. There's women making money off of OnlyFans and making money off of dumb shit.
Put it like this. Can you guys really respect a man who doesn't pay the bills?
No.
That's right. Okay. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But like, so am I supposed to pay the bills? Like I am, right? I agree. I'm supposed to pay the bills, but then you work and what are you doing with your money? Just saving it.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's not true.
Like if you're investing, if you're taking care of me, if your job is me, I will take care of us.
Right. 100%.
But I cannot take care of us
if I'm not taking care of you.
If you're not focused on me, I have to be your first job and I will pay the bills.
Wow.
But this is the thing though. Right? Like, and I get that. And I agree with you 100%. And this is where feminism is killing the game because they're like, oh, we were talking about this earlier. The woman's like, I could do all things. Like, I'm equal like a man. But then
you enable a man to do, I'm sorry to interrupt you. You enable a man to do less and now you're being mom to him.
Exactly. And but that's why there's a bunch of weak ass men, right, who cannot take the charge. And it's because feminism plays a huge role into it.
100%.
And now a lot of men, I've said this before, it's like there's a lot of men that are super weak right now and they're not taking the responsibility of a man. A man is supposed to protect, provide, you know, in whatever area that looks like. And how the hell am I supposed to, you know, be in, you know, protect, like not provide for you in different ways, like emotionally, sexually, whatever it is. How am I supposed to provide for you if you can't provide for me? What a man gives a woman, she multiplies. Yes. So if you're taking care of my household and you're taking care of everything, I'm going to take care of groceries. I'm going to make sure you're fed. I'm going to make sure you come home. I'm going to make the vacations. Like I got you because I feel safe with you. And there's nothing more attractive to a woman.
Elaborate on safe because you don't just mean physically safe.
No, I don't mean physically safe. I could be, I'm talking about emotionally. Like I was talking to her earlier. I'm like, when we have these conversations all the time, I'm like, if a man tells me, don't worry, baby, I got you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's not a lot of men doing that. They're like, if you do this, I got you. Bro, what?
Right.
Yeah. And what happens is like, I think men want something first to then give. And it's actually the opposite because if we want to get biblical, the women come from the man's ribs, not the other way around. So we will multiply whatever you give us, but you need to take the lead. And I think that's a problem that men are not doing. But what you mentioned something, okay, so if I'm taking care of everything financially, what are you doing with your money if you're making money? I feel like that's something that I, you know, even my ex has brought up to me as well. It's like, you want me to take care of, but then I'm like, oh, okay, but you know, and maybe cut this out, but like I'm pleasing you sexually every day. I'm doing all the fucking shit that you want me to do in bed. I'm cooking for you. I'm taking care of you.
So he's getting everything he needs.
He's getting everything you need. I'm taking care of the vacations.
Okay. You're not putting up your slack.
Doctor's appointment. I'm doing
so
everything for you.
You have time to do all that for him, take care of the crib, and have a job?
Fuck yeah. I've done it for 6 years.
Listen, women wear a lot of hats. And I'm not feminist at all, guys. I'm not feminist at all. I actually hate the feminist movement. I'm sorry, I really do. The new feminist movement. But I do
You're orthodox feminist.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do think that I do think that women wear a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying? And so do men. Men have to go out there and put their best, like, you know, performance and make money. And there's a lot on men too. But just like there's a lot of men, I mean, a lot on men, there's a lot on women too. You know, we have to worry about you. Our main priority, dude, it's not our, we may have kids with you and stuff, but it's you. And a lot of times, and Latinas are like that. We're like, we have kids with you and we love our kids to death, but our kids are eventually going to come out of the house and do their own thing.
Yes.
I'm going to take care of my man 100%, and you don't have to worry about nothing. You know, but so if I'm like that, what makes you think I'm gonna want to settle down with a guy who's like complaining about, oh, but I'm over here working and that's your job. Why are you complaining about it?
Because that woman is not gonna be her feminine if you're not taking care of her financially.
I'm not gonna be complaining about taking care of you.
Do you want to be by yourself or share the guy who will do that?
Why do you think I'm single? Because I'm not gonna be. I know. A lot of times, like, what do you bring to the table?
That's the word. Yeah.
You're asking a woman what she brings to the table.
Yeah.
What do you bring to the table? Why should you sit at my table?
She's the multiplier. So you're supposed to
bring me bread.
Whatever into the blender and let her multiply it. Don't ask her what she brings. You're supposed to bring the fruits and you put it in her blender, figuratively speaking. You know what I'm saying? And she'll multiply it. You don't ask her to bring the fruits to the blender and put it in her own blender.
For example, if guys are out here giving money to women, right? Oh, you want this money? You want this? If a man gives me money, I'm gonna see how I can invest it and multiply into something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me see how much like money I get and go buy a car and go buy this and go buy that. Honey, give me that money. I'm gonna multiply it. I'm gonna make us money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invest it and make us money. But that's the thing. Like, it's
but not all women have the
mentality. You know what I mean?
I think what's confusing our generation too is the old contract is men provide and women nurture, right? The man's gonna pay all the bills and the woman's gonna take care of the kids. That was like the old contract from our parents, from our parents' generation and our grandparents. Like, it was a mutual understanding, and that's how a woman could really stay with a man and respect him. If he's paying the bills, he's going to work, he's being the superhero, and he's coming home, and she's taking care of the kids and nurturing, right? But what we did now is we altered the contract, and what we did is we told men that they still have to do all of these things to be respected from a woman. So the men still have to do the things from the old contract. But the new contract on the women's side is different. Now it changed. Now the woman has to go to work and answer to another man.
Why do you think?
Who's boss? Right, because of economics and things of that nature. Now we need 2 incomes to, the average person needs 2 incomes to, you know what I'm saying? But now we're getting to the point to where an average couple is, an average woman is not going to be able to respect an average man.
The thing is that men want like a woman to look good, take care of herself, do her nails, have her hair done, wear nice clothes, be nurturing, cook, make money, invest, make the doctor's appointment. They want them
both sides of the contract.
Everything. And then the man is like, I'm just chilling, I'm paying a few bills and take you out on dates. And it's not enough. It's
but
not
also
you're not taking care of me.
Also, this is the thing though. I hate saying as a man because I'm not a man, so I can't. I don't know. But I would think that a man should be like, you know what? This is my girl. She takes care of me. That should be fire up your ass to start working to make something work.
Right. The responsibility should turn you on.
Why is it that men are not being responsible for taking care of the person that takes them? If you are not, if I can tell you why,
and it goes back to what we talked about before.
But if you can't take care of yourself, first off, you shouldn't be dating.
100%.
Sit your ass at home and figure out how to take care of yourself.
100%.
Okay. If let's say you could take care of yourself, right? Okay, cool. Now can you take care of somebody else? If you know you can't take care of somebody else, sit your ass at home and figure it out.
Right.
Once now you figure out now that makes you an adult. You can take care of yourself and somebody else.
But what I'm saying, what's the percent of men that could take care of him plus another person?
Then
we're talking about
not many.
50, 20, but the thing is, that's the 20% of men I'm talking
it's
about.
on you. You're responsible for that. That's your responsibility.
Right.
There's so much information. There's online trading. There's crypto. There's so many things that you can do.
Uber if you needed to. Like,
figure it out. Figure it out.